Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we would try something a little bit differently by playing MX vs ATV Legends. They just did a bunch of updates to the game and they've kind of completely changed how it plays. Hopefully this is something that you guys enjoy watching. If it is, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Anyway, let's get to it.
America. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
When the game first came out, I think everybody that's played it knows it was clunky, it was bouncy, the bikes felt like they had no traction. It was just wrong, you know. It's almost like they needed to have, I don't know, probably 6 more months or so of working on it. Maybe even release a beta to get a playtest out there to actually like let us play the game, considering they didn't have it right by the time it launched. As you can see, whenever I drop in this changelog, one of the best things that they did with the recent update was reduced instances and wrecks of bouncing when landing or going through whoops or hitting bumps. Dude, that was the worst thing in the game. Like, when we cut back to the video, you'll see where I'm landing. You used to land, if you landed wrong at all, you would just bounce. You would basically just yeet yourself off the bike for no reason. You know, I ride dirt bikes in real life. That's not how it works. So unfortunately, that's how it was when the game came out, but they just finally fixed it and it's so much better. As you can see, we get a super smooth transition through that corner and then we hit the whoops and you're not bouncing all over the place like you used to before the update. That update dropped, I believe, February 17th of this year, and the game came out in June, I think, of last year. So as you can see, it's taken a really long time for them to actually get the updates out that we needed, but I will give it to them. They spent the time, they've had the effort to go through and actually give the players of the game what we were all asking for. All we wanted was a game that was similar to Reflex with updated graphics, new tracks, and for the last, what, 10 years, we've basically all been disappointed. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. However, they can do stuff about the new game. And they are, and it's really, I mean, I got to shout out the game devs on that because they are actually listening to us on what we want. One of the biggest changes for me personally that I felt while playing the game, now mind you, I haven't played since probably August of 2022. You know, when the game came out, like I've been saying, you know, they weren't really quick on getting things fixed. They implemented a couple small little tweaks to make the game more playable, but overall it wasn't great. And so, you know, other games came out, I started playing them, and you know how it goes. But one of the biggest things that I've noticed since this last update, and I decided to pick the game back up, is you have traction. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the best player of this game, because I'm not. I mean, there's multiple people out there that are way better players, but I'm competent. You know, I can do, I would say I'm pretty average, you know, maybe slightly above average. You know, my gameplay is not, I wasn't trying to be the fastest person in the gameplay in this video. I just wanted to, you know, kind of showcase anybody that's played the game, just watching the video, you can see you have so much more traction. You can rail corners so much better. You can hit ruts. You can ride ruts. The brakes actually feel like they're working. The different terrain actually feels like it's grabbing your tires. Like I said, man, this is a 10 out of 10 update for me. This game is 100% better than when it released. There's really, you can't really compare it. It feels like a different game, honestly. It's obviously way faster. They do still have a little bit of a lack of content, say in like the creation, you know, like the customization of your character. But overall, it has come leaps and bounds. I mean, look at that whip. It's so much cleaner and you can pull it back. It's not just on the 250s. And yes, I know what you're gonna say. The audio of the bikes isn't there. And I understand, and I do agree it's not perfect. I do wanna say, before I talk about this map, I've never played it before I started recording this. So please excuse the horrible rhythms and whatnot. But I don't know if it translates in the video, but riding in this sand, extremely different. They finally added, like I was saying earlier, the ground, the different terrain and different textures actually feels like it's grabbing your bike depending on what you're riding on. You know, you get back in the dirt, okay, you're good to go. But when in that sand section, if you've ever ridden a motorcycle, you know what it feels like. And I mean, I can't say it feels exactly like it because obviously I'm holding a controller, but as far as video games go, it feels great. The sand sections are difficult. They slow you down. You lose your momentum, and it's not easy anymore. You know, there's actually a level of difficulty in this game that I think might be just as good as Reflex was, or possibly even better. This game feels so good now, and obviously I'm not showcasing it with my skills and ability because, like I've said before, I'm not the best player. But overall, if you put this game down before because you didn't like the way the physics were, absolutely pick it back up. This game has come so far, and it is very, very impressive how much they've done. And no, this isn't a paid promotion or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's worth picking back up again if you put it down because of the physics. And then obviously, as far as content goes, they've dropped a ton of content. One of the coolest new things that they've added is the Slayground. I mean, I'm not kidding you when I say that some of these jumps are impressively difficult to hit. I mean, it's intense. There's a lot going on in the Slayground, and the fact that they actually went out and, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like photogrammetry or whatever, the actual jumps and like distances, it was great. At the end of the day, I think we can all agree that this was a great game with good potential, but it just didn't live up to what we all wanted when it launched. But as I've discussed previously in this video, they've done so much to fix it, and I'm gonna 100% say this is a 10 out of 10 update. And like I said, if you put it down for playability issues, saving, loading, any of those issues, I would 100% recommend picking it back up. It has become something so much more than what it was, and I can't express enough how much different it feels. So go re-download it, go play the game. You already paid for it, and just tell me down below what you think. I mean, do you think I'm overshooting it? Do you think it's really not that much of a difference? But in my mind, I think it's phenomenal, and I can't put it down now. I stopped to make this video, but you know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this video? I'm gonna go play more of it because it's that much fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is obviously a new kind of video for me. If you guys like it, and if you guys like the response, or if I get a good response for the video, then, you know, maybe I'll make a couple more of these. But it's awesome. I mean, like I said, I really can't say enough out of it. I'm gonna leave you guys with one successful jump that I've been trying to do here, and that took me some time too, not gonna lie. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys like the video. Like it if you guys like the video, and if you don't like the video, dislike it. I mean, just dislike the video. But like I said, comment down below and let me know your guys' opinion on what you think the update brought to the game. I'd really like to hear from you guys.